Yeah.
That is how much of a grinder Peabnut is, and we're going to see the fruits of his labor pay off here as we start off game number 1 on Battlefield. A stage that I would think would be better for Mega Man, but not bad for Snake by any measure of anything.
Yeah, right. I mean, the thing is, I feel like it's going to be kind of hard to counterpick the other character in this type of matchup, right? Like, if anything, it's all about the platforms, being able to put out the C4s, but Mega Man's also like platforms, so it's just kind of like difficult. And you're going to notice that this matchup is like, it starts off really aggressive, but it's all about both players knowing when to back off and knowing when to, put the pedal to the metal and actually get in their opponent's faces and start doing some CQC. Like right now, they're kind of backing off a bit, but then Peabnut just jumps in immediately and does the point-blank buzzsaw throw.
Well, Peabnut jumps in, but then he loses the interaction and takes more damage than AK, and that's why you always see him trying to be so cautious and picking and choosing those moments when he is going to approach. Now, that down air, Austie, is a big reason why Snake mains do not like this matchup, and it is because off stage, Snake's Cypher, it's a slow-moving, easy-to-hit target. If that gets caught by the down air, Snake is gone.
Yeah, that down air is really strong, but good trade coming out from AK. Just opts to go for the up tilt in the middle of that exchange and closes out the first stock from Peabnut.
First stock gone, and AK still pretty healthy on this one as well, so it seems like the additional matchup coaching from Scat serving excellently here. 83% on him while he's working for this extra credit, and we've talked about it so much this weekend. Snake building extra credit, it's so bad for the opponent.
Yeah. This actually one of the strategies that AK was talking about was like, I mean, this is pretty much the same for a lot of matchups, but especially for Mega Man, is that once you have a stock lead, it is time to just back off. Let Mega Man come to you at that point. We're actually seeing that from AK right now. He's running around, placing these C4s, getting the grenade, but the second he was trying to recover near the edge, that dangerous downer was coming his way.
It's exactly what I was talking about, Austie, and Peabnut, he's going to show zero hesitation when that moment presents itself, and he does so right there to take the second stock, but now AK backing off, waiting for his own opening, and spending the GDP of a small country on grenades in the process.
I don't want to look at that budget afterwards, man. Like,
how expensive is, I might get put on like a watch list for saying, how expensive are grenades? I want to know.
They're not cheap.
I know for a fact they're definitely not cheap, and AK's throwing out like 9 of them a second.
They're custom made. He makes them from home. He has like a
that might be more illegal.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, Snake is already doing like espionage stuff,
He does own a PMC, so you know what? Maybe he's chilling.
Yeah, he's definitely chilling out here, doing his country proud by taking that second stock. He's not coming back in, dies to his own grenade. Unfortunate turn of events. Going to place rush right there to force out a double jump, so he has a little bit less time to be in invincibility. That's one of the downsides against Mega Man on the likes of Battlefield.
It's just like that, Austin. Or even Peabnut managed to yoink that stock away, yoink the lead away. And we're going to see if he can maybe steal this game away despite such a strong opening from ApolloKage.
Again, Apollo still technically is a lead, so he's going to be able to play a little bit more passive until he sees an opening. There he goes. Oh, not the down air combo starter. Back here on the tech on top. We got a double jump coming out from AK to get away from dodge. And we're coming back right underneath that platform yet again. Leave shield to be thrown out there to try to apply a little bit of shield pressure or stop any sort of grenades coming his way. Both of those grenades dropping right on top of him, actually punishing him for going for the throw.
90% on AK. Peabnut in a great position now because AK doesn't have a jump. He air dodges, though, to get back down to the stage. Blowing up these C4s, but Peabnut is wise to their placements. Gets right underneath and holds shield. He's looking for a run-up up tilt, I think, at the moment.
Yeah, definitely something on his radar. Peabnut playing a little bit more passive here. Looking for these opportunities to throw out these metal blades and try to find a connection. What you're noticing that he does a lot is he throws the metal blade on the ground in front of him, so he can pick it up, so it allows him to be able to throw it away in different positions, such as being able to Z-drop it.
Looking for some kind of inroads here, but Peabnut a little bit too smart for that, and AK has got to get off this platform somehow, some way. That shield's starting to look a little bit low as well.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of wave bounces, trying to mix up his mobility, try to get back down to the stage. Uh-oh, back throw tosses him off. AK nearing that 150 damage max range, going up super high, avoids the up air in the process, dropping down to C4 over on the right side of the stage. Gonna have to be on the lookout for that. Another grenade's coming out, and we're going back to setting up shop here on opposite sides of the stage.
But it's been so long, Austin, since AK's managed to get an actual hit that's not just a stray grenade explosion, and he won't be getting any more hits in this game number 1 as Peabnut connects an F smash and closes it.
The forward smash, something we didn't really see at all that game. That's how he's going to be able to shoot it out. And the thing is, that's what makes Mega Man a really strong contender for something like this, because if you see Snake trying to play a little bit more passive, he has so many projectiles, including his F smash. It goes really far, even though that was like a point-blank one. But Peabnut putting a point on the board, looking pretty strong contender. But you got to remember, all of their sets always go to Game 5, so I would not be shocked if we see that yet again here today.
Wouldn't be shocked either, especially given how the rest of this tournament's been going, but Peabnut might be looking to close it out a little bit quicker than that so he can get some more time to prepare for DD for that run back from a couple weeks ago. We'll see, though, as we get ready to go into game number 2, what adjustments AK makes, what adjustments Peabnut makes, because it'll be the same stage, so any changes are all on them.
Oh, we got the banjo ready to rock. Classic song coming out from Super Mario World. But here we go, projectiles aplenty.
When you said banjo, by the way, I forgot that banjo was an instrument for a second and was thinking you were talking about Banjo and Kazooie, and I was like, wait, that's Snake and Mega Man.
Someone's got smashed brain rot over here. I'm telling you what. Maybe video game brain rot.
I need to go outside.
Yeah, touch some grass.
Touch some grass.
Touch some grenades.
I don't want to touch grenades.
No, not at all.
Keep those away from me.
Peabnut back on here, going to be able to punish that up tilt. 53 damage. That F smash, trying to bait out a jump. That would have been disaster. I've never seen AK be so bold on a platform like that. Some more grenades. C4 catching those jumps. That's something AK's starting to be on the lookout here for. Peabnut's very jump happy.
He's been very jump happy, but he's usually insanely cognizant of where C4 has been placed. And so he's not one who's been hit by it too often, looking for a C drop back air again on the low, but instead it's just another F smash. He is 100% on the hit rate with these F smashes.
Yeah, dude, he's on point with that stuff. He only throws it out when he knows he's going to land here. 108 damage right now on Peabnut. AK is going to get a little bit more aggro. I like that mix-up. Tries to go for a regrab, or bait out the regrab, rather. Was hoping for a spot dodge to connect the up tilt right afterwards. Going to roll away from those lemons, get away from the pellets. Uh-oh.
Oh, but the C4, all right, Peabnut lost track of it once and paid for it with his stock. It was on that right side platform, and he ended up placing himself underneath it in the wrong area.
I mean, this is why Snake likes this stage, dude. Just being able to place your C4s on any of these platforms, especially, like, as a player, right? Like, keeping track of the C4 is very important, but it's nigh impossible to keep track of every single C4 while also fighting your opponent. So there are going to be times when you sometimes lose track of it.
Dash attack here. AK certainly not losing track of one of his best options to approach Peabnut. I think C4's on that top platform right now, but I'm not sure. And I'm trying to whisper it because we're on the speakers in the crowd, so I don't want them to know.
I'm going to say at the top of my lungs, man. You saw him go for that low recovery, avoiding that down air. Okay, back air going to be able to seal that out. Peabnut looking very strong in this set.
Oh, but another C4 connects.
Nothing meaningful coming out of it, just a little bit of damage. Look at this key boy game Peabnut's currently doing. He understands that when he's above Snake, he has the ability to try to like collide with him, whether it's like dropping a crash bomb, whether it's dropping a metal blade, if he has the ability to Z-drop it, or just simply going for a down air. He's got a lot of tools in his kit to try to challenge any sort of aerial options coming out from Snake. Leaf blade, apply a little bit of shield pressure. Big punish out there. Any other Mega Man would just gone for a grab, but he tried to go for a combo starter with the Leaf Blade. So much damage, too, from Peabnut on the second stock while he's still surviving at 122. Stay away from that C4. More damage. Rolling back and forth, further and further. Some more pressure. That's the thing about Leaf Shield. That's such a good move. If you catch someone holding shield a lot, it's just going to apply the correct amount of pressure. That down air almost converted into a back air. Unfortunately, not a true combo, so AK was able to escape out of it with the grenade. Connects it up tilt. It brings us down to one stock apiece, but Snake playing at a disadvantage at that high of damage makes it so he can't really trade as much. That's something that Snakes love to do, is trade with the grenades, and he doesn't have that option really much anymore in this game. 125 on AK. He's not going to get too much more grace to survive. Recovers, hugging that stage to try and make sure he doesn't get down-aired. He's playing a lot at the ledge, and that was scary, Austin. I did not like that at all. Not at all. Dude, that upbeat, the Cypher barely blocking that down air. He managed to air dodge out of it before it connected into him. 157 damage now on AK. We're going to continue to throw out these grenades, look for an option, kind of crouch around it too. Snake does have the ability to crawl, which is a very nice thing to have in this matchup, being able to go underneath like the pellets, for instance. C4 placed on the right side of the stage, has that as option. I don't know if Peabnut's aware. Whoa, no, bro.
You get caught by that up air at 175. It doesn't matter how good your DI is. You're getting star KO'd. And it happens this time around. Peabnut goes up 2-0. Osti, your prediction might have been based on the data, but Peabnut throws it out the window and just wants to move to winners finals.
Yeah.
He's looking at a 3-0.
I mean, I'm saying, like, Peabnut's definitely been doing his research, too, in this matchup, looking like he wants to get this 3-0. This will be, like, the first time we have, like, a really quick set for, like, just a quick 3-0 to handshake, but I don't think AK is going to give it to him just yet. I think I wouldn't be shocked if we go to game 4 here. Going to mix it up a little bit, by the way, with the terms of Smashville. Now we have this middle platform way more intimate, going to allow for a lot more close encounters from both players. Also, on top of that, going to be able to place that C4 on the middle platform, allows for the explosion to go all around it, and allows AK to kind of control center stage once he gets the ability to place that C4, mind you. He was kind of getting smacked up there for a second.
Now we're connected.
That's right.
Trying to find some way to build up even more damage. Is AK here? Because he's been having a hard time with that, just like you were talking about. Like, C4's not connecting, grenades aren't really connecting. Peabnut's movement just a little bit too good.
Yeah, speaking of movement, we got a lot of bounces coming out here from AK, using the B moves to his priority to mix up if he's going to go left or right. Because of this, it's really difficult to try to like catch where Snake's going to go because he's so tricky with this movement. But Peabnut's doing a fantastic job of doing it. Opting to go up high, throwing out the up air. That's another thing that's really difficult for Snake to deal with because most Snakes need to recover high because they're a sitting duck if they often recover low with the Cypher, especially against the likes of Mega Man. So when he opts to go for the high, he doesn't expect a move to go up that close to the top of the blast zone, which Mega Man's up air can do, but it doesn't even matter. Back air, gonna be able to take out that first stock from AK. Peabnut looking very strong to take home this set.
So Austin, let me ask you a question. You don't want to recover low against Mega Man. You don't want to recover high against Mega Man. You don't want to be on the ground versus Mega Man.
Correct.
You don't want to be in the air versus Mega Man. Where do you want to be
Right
versus
there.
Mega Man? Right there.
Right
Good
there.
answer.
Right
Good
in front of
answer.
the screen. Death stock gone. No, but I mean, it's just tough. Like, you don't want those things, but, you know, it's all about trying to get that advantage, try to get the hit against him, because once you put him in disadvantage, then you got to capitalize on that. Try to control that stage a little bit more. That's exactly what AK's starting to do here.
Looking for a down air. Peabnut really just wants to close out this stock. He's just saying, AK, give me a reason. Oh, here it could be coming. Looking for a ledge trump, but AK recovering a little bit slower to ledge than Peabnut was expecting, so the ledge trump does not succeed.
AK also recognizing he was going to get caught by that crash bomb, so just went for a Hail Mary with that back air. And if I missed, then the explosion's going off.
Down tilt. Dash attack. Going to put Peab off stage. This is finally an opportunity for AK to close the stock with his ledge trap, but he instead just opts for control of center stage instead, which I don't blame him for. It's something that he struggled with a lot in this set. But he just runs up under him and up smashes.
Hey, you know, one of the most common options players are going to go for if they're holding shield is jump. It's one of the safest options you can go for, so 9 times out of 10, that's probably what they're going to go for, so he's just going to throw out the anti-air, up smash. Peabnut still sitting here with 105, just throwing off some very bit of damage. Nothing like too massive. He's just like nickel and diming him constantly.
Bits and pieces and bits. They all end in chip damage for Peabnut. That's what fighting Mega Man really does feel like for the vast majority of the time. A back air connects.
He gets another headshot with a lemon. AK finally getting a grab. Has to go for a read. Not high enough damage to get something a confirm off of it, unfortunately.
AK looking for these CQC options now more because he's realized that the grenades just aren't really serving the purpose that he wanted them to of controlling space because Peabnut's so good at weaving around them anyway. One more big hit will do it for the set. Beating out Nikita with his own side B. Good cross up, gets the back air. Peabnut looking to close this out. Low recovery, he was a little bit too high to be able to do anything about it. Cypher actually getting a hit to, you know, give something to the board, but right now, AK at this point needs to get off that high ground, has the crash bomb, gets caught by it, and we get the follow-up coming out from Peabnut, a 3-0 in a handshake. Peabnut taking that set over AK and finally putting a point on the board for himself, defeating the Curse and moving on into winners finals, a Mega Man. A Mega Man in winners finals of a tournament doesn't happen too often, but it happens all too often where Peabnut's concerned at